ain't got time for
Let's do it then. Okay, Rosa Parks, you know what I'm saying? You can see totally like two totally different worlds, you know what I'm saying? We cranking that thing up, you know what I'm saying? It's like a good time. Feel that thing, let's get into it, let's go.
They read up and have some message shit they won't quit non-stop with all the R&B and hip-hop outcasts.
Yeah, hyper speed.
I'm gonna get out right here. We're listening to jams with Angrous on the way to the spot to do some drive-bys or whatever. Hand shot. I mean, not those kind of drive-bys.
We're going to do some drive-bys.
No! I knew this was gonna be good.
I just need a band-aid today to mask my pain. A shot of Novocaine and numb the pain. That's all I need.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Artists and Autos. It's the first episode, so Angrous, you get the honors.
Hey.
Thanks
for having me.
It's our pleasure. Thanks for all that you do and art that you create. Love listening to it on the way over here. We're listening to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it sends a message. There's not a lot of vocals on it or anything like that, but it definitely gets the point across. And you'll hear some of that in this video. So right now I want to talk to you about your new addition to the Angrous household. 2012 Chrysler 300.
That's facts.
How'd you find that to be the one that you wanted?
The one that I wanted, alright, so I went, didn't even expect to get one. If you don't know, I was driving in like a 99 Corolla.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this looks like you. That wouldn't look like you.
Yeah, it's a bit like 30 clowns getting out of one car, you feel me? And I'm all 30 clowns, you feel me? But honestly, when I went, they just were like, hey, we're having a deal right now. Just take a look at a few. Looked at a few. And this one was the one that, for me, like, I don't need anything that's, like, way super over the top. I just need something that's functional, but it's still reflective of me because I've been in a 99 Camry for, like, you know, it was just like a year. But that's a long time to be, you know, 30 clowns getting out of one car. So,
a lot of clowns.
Yeah.
This has a 200, Lisa, artist, mother, daughter, sister, badass, professional life coach. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
We looked up some information on your car because I didn't know more about Chryslers than I should. But 292 horsepower to the rear wheels.
Nice.
Any donuts in your future, or have you done that?
Nah, I haven't actually.
Okay.
I've actually never done that, like, in any of my cars.
Well, when you do, let us know.
Okay.
'Cause we'll definitely get that on film.
Is it like donut procedure, or?
I don't
even know.
You know what I've learned?
How
I think
do you do a donut?
Yeah, I think it's at least turned to one side for a little bit and then lay on the gas, right? It can't be too hard.
I would think it's like a burnout type of situation, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think you'll be doing that in winter with the rear-wheel drive setup, right?
That's probably
You'll get
true.
some good practice coming up here in Chicago.
Yeah, that's real. But I got a lot of practice from that 99 Camry.
You also can tow up to 1,000 pounds with this. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
If you towed anything, what would you tow?
A 99 Toyota Corolla. That's facts.
Nice job.
Nice job for turning the camera on and telling people about it.
It's highly important information that you should have in case you're going to do something like this. And we're having a great time.
Absolutely.
We ate breakfast at Elgin Public House.
Yes, sir.
That was
good.
tasty. That
was
was
good.
so good.
I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been for that, so when I went, I was like, man, this is good. You know, this is really good.
And everything was good. It wasn't like there was everything they ate was good. So thanks, Elgin Public House. Right next to Side Street Studio Arts. If you're in the arts or want to get involved, look them up too. How's it going? What did you have going on today if we weren't doing this?
If we weren't doing this, honestly, I'd be asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'd be asleep. I went out last night and it was a lot, man. So just based off of that, I'd probably be asleep until like 2, and then I'd probably just work the rest of the afternoon, you know?
Yeah,
or work on music or something.
For sure. we'd be laid up watching YouTube or something like that, or in the
Definitely.
studio. Yes.
Exactly. You know, I feel like there's a lot of options, but it's not that many. If that makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
like
Well, you don't
they're all
want to do
along
too
the
much,
same lines.
but you still want to accomplish something every
Right.
day.
And it's it's Sunday.
It's hard to
laid
relax,
back.
isn't it?
It kind of sometimes. I'm not gonna lie though. When it comes to relaxing, that's like my talent. You feel me? Like
Awesome. Look at, we got Angrous out then, right?
yeah, man. I mean, like
So, thank you for having us, man.
absolutely, man. Thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here, and this is fun, man. This is
Awesome.
fun.
Didn't know what it would be like to hang out. And like, I'm super nervous, you know, I'm a nervous little guy, but
Yeah.
so thanks for having us and entertaining us on our Sunday, on our beautiful gray Sunday in Chicago area.
Yeah, right.
Let's roll.
But hey, you know how it goes.
You were saying you saw something while growing up in Elgin?
All right, yeah. So one of the wildest things I ever seen in Elgin was I went to the neighborhood taco spot. You feel me, El Paraíso.
I know, I heard about that happening, dude.
Yeah, what happened?
There's some murderous stuff going on, right?
At
some point?
No, actually, nobody died that day.
Okay.
Probably, probably before, but it's just a guy caught a beat down, you know, in the spot. They came and they just kicked his head onto the ground and fucking
Dude.
and the glass and shit. It was crazy. And
Like,
then
yeah.
I was wearing. I remember because I was wearing shorts and they were getting blood all over my legs. And it was like 8 people, so it was kind of like I could really make a fuss about this blood on my legs, or I could just go home and clean this dude's blood off my legs.
It's
So,
amazing that you were even there to see something like that. Like, what made your existence at that moment, right there? You know, why were you the one strong enough to see something like that? You know?
I mean, I don't think necessarily that I was strong. I just think I was waiting on my tacos and they put me in a position. You feel me? And it was kind of like, I don't really want to be here anymore. But I mean, I already paid.
For my taxes.
Oh man!
You know, I'm not about to.
We better drive
I'm
by
hungry.
there,
I'm hungry.
Yeah, it was like I'm hungry. I didn't know dude was gonna catch a beat down like this, but
Where's
I
my
mean, I'm
fucking
not about to
tacos?
leave. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna leave. Like nobody had a pistol or anything like that, so we didn't have anything to worry about. It was just
I mean, it's
they had a problem
And
with who they had a
just 'cause
problem
he was
with.
having a bad day didn't mean you had to have a bad day.
I mean, it really did because I had blood all over my leg.
Oh, that's
what do people say anyways? You gotta move on, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's true. But it's just
That was your
things,
cope.
man.
That was your cope. Like, you know what? Fuck this. Give me my tacos, man.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it was just one of those situations where, like, you're there, and you're almost like a prisoner of the moment. You're just there, and you're like, I don't want to be here, but I don't want to leave. I'm just gonna stay. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And then it was just, I just remember distinctly seeing this dude, and it's like, again, it's kind of graphic. I just remember seeing this dude like after he caught the beat down, he was trying to get up, and he was literally trying to like get up in a pool of his own blood. And he
Oh
was
my gosh.
slipping, and it was just like, this is.
All right, so you grew up in Elgin.
case in point.
Yeah. What? You've been here since birth. You were born where?
I was born at St. Joe Hospital on the west side. I raised on the east side over by Central, you know, by Old Elgin High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you graduated what year?
I graduated in 2010 on time. Damn,
From,
look at me. From Elgin High.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, from Elgin High. I always say I wouldn't have been able to graduate if it wasn't for my art class because
Right.
I was very behind because I used to skip school all the time, you know, so I've always been smart, but I didn't used to like authority, so I used to not go, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So anytime, so it came the end of the high school career type of thing, and like every credit mattered, and I remember it was like down to me. The difference between me failing was understanding art class or not. And I remember I just had a lot of friends in that class, and the teacher, Mr. Villado, they did.
It's always
a lot
about the teacher,
help me
man.
out.
Yeah, because they were able to adapt to your situations, what you had going on in everyday life.
Definitely.
I love my art teachers, except for Mr. Anderson from Larson Middle School. He was a little rude.
That's right over there.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I went to Ellis, but yeah.
So we going to that taco place?
Actually, we just passed it. But
It's better that way, probably.
I can take you to the one where it happened. That was like a different branch.
I see.
Actually, yeah, I'll go over there.
We used to cruise this road to many different places that our dad would take us to. We grew up on Douglas Avenue.
Okay, that's like right back there,
Mhm.
right? By the police station.
That's why it's so cool to come back here and see what kind of scene is going on.
I bet it's way different for you now because
For sure, thanks to
city's
you
just a lot
guys. I
different.
mean, but it's like, it's the best, man. You guys are doing your thing
thank you.
very, very well.
How's the layout different for you? I feel like Elgin is laid out a lot different. Like the Dunkin' Donuts used to be back there, and there used to just be a lot more different stuff here.
I would, my dad would drop me off there before I'd go into work. He worked construction, later like a lot of cement around here in Elgin, as a laborer. And tomorrow's Veterans Day. Did you know that?
I did actually because
Here's to you, Dad. Did your dad serve at all?
actually no, but my grandfather did.
Yeah, and he was from this area?
No, no one in my family is from this area actually. It's kind of weird like that, you know.
Where's your bloodline from? Like what area?
So my dad's family is from Mississippi and my mom's family is from Kansas, but before that, like Charlotte area. I've been into like hip hop for a really long time, you know. So I feel like not that I'm an expert, but kind of that I'm an expert. And
Say it how you feel.
yeah, but I say that because I feel like it plays a much larger role than a lot of people like to pretend like it does within the people who pay attention to it, you know? And I think your question was what inspires me to like make what I make, and it's to let people know that like you don't have to be somebody that's keeping it real. Or
It's okay to lose
and the
your
taco
shit.
place is right there, by the way.
Nice.
But yeah, you don't have to be somebody that's keeping it real or some other, you know, bullshit like trope that someone has convinced you this is how you have to be in order to be accepted. I think it's just more important that you're yourself and you don't start trying to lie because you think that's what other people want from you. So I just want to encourage people to be themselves and let them know like you gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're gonna have a really hard time, you know. So I try to have my music swirl around these central themes so that like people can just understand. I try to give people credit, and I wanna give people the opportunity to figure it out themselves and not just have me tell them what everything is or look to someone to tell them, but still be able to guide people, like be able to tell them like certain things to be diligent in their lives, you know.
Elgin High School.
Yeah, to be diligent in their lives and just, you know, stay inspired themselves. I just want to inspire people and help them get through their daily life, you know.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're listening to jams with Angrous on the way to the spot to do some drive-bys or whatever. Pan shots. I mean, not those kind of drive-bys.
Yeah, we're going to do some drive-bys.
No! I knew this was going to be good. Anyways,
Stay
you know,
tuned. We're about to film these drive-bys
Yeah.
real quick.
this is where I'll shoot film and he'll drive by. That's more.
Yeah, that's
just so
about
we're
right.
clear.
We're gonna drive by helping people.
Yeah, helping people.
Live close to the corner store. Every temptation call me if I swig it out and warm. I'll have all courage, bold like I'm a whole professional. Catch me off Instagram, stumbling, posing with the pole. I go from 0 straight to a 10. Try to do better, Nice attempt. Move your foot, you about to let me in. That's not a request, I'm a random shit. In the present, I ain't talking Santa shit. Teach you how to get it, no apprenticeship. Other niggas speak a million miles a minute. More the mouths never really running shit. Now that the cliches out the way, we can speak on the whole mindset at large. Even police, when he shorty still had the same honest fear of the dark. I don't know when we lost hope. I don't know when she turned hope. I don't know how we gon' cope. Mama asked me why I smoke. Peeking, live close to the corner store. Every temptation call me if I swing it. I'll feel warm. I'll have all courage, bold like I'm a whole professional. Catch me off Instagram, stumbling, posing with the pole. Nobody gon' understand. I gotta do for the gram. Can't survive serving grams. Nothing I do is too planned. This not how I thought life would pan out. Look, I got plans now. I just hope it's not too late. I can't be broke trying to stand out, but I can still write poetry and cram. Still not refer to support his fans. I don't approach with the open hand. The wolf was a sheep but dressed as a lamb. Don't trust a nigga, I see through the sham. Until I'm in the Santorini sand. I'm writing verses in the finer sands. Delivering hella than these grand slams. I'm scared to be honest and open. If I get played again, I'll be hopeless. So I keep missing my moment. Hate that I'm missing my moment, but I gotta protect my emotions. It's pathetic and low my lotion. Mama asked me why I'm smoking. Couldn't tell her cause that's how I'm coping. Peeking, live close to the corner store. Every temptation call me if I swig it. I'll feel warm. I'll have all courage, bold like I'm a whole professional. Catch me off Instagram,
He's like a
stumping,
little
posing
younger than
with
me, I
the pole.
think. And this is where I used to live right here for 16 years, the Everett. It actually don't look all that different no more. For a while it had looked a little better. Man, Gifford Park.
That's right. This is always a nicer park than St. Francis.
Yeah,
We live by St. Francis Park.
And then La Roca.
La Roca, yeah, dude. We used to go here and get breakfast because we stayed over at my pa's house. My dad's house over here on Chicago Street.
Hell yeah, man. This is like the neighborhood.
You
bro.
were right there, man.
I was, man. Long time over here. And then when that building got condemned, when the Everett got condemned in 2008 for a little bit,
You were right here?
we moved right here in this building, 70 South Chapel Street.
Oh, nice.
See up top where the balcony is? That's where we
Yeah.
used to stay.
Dang.
That's where like Watch City was formed and all that.
What?
Stuff. Yeah. Like not at here, but like this is one of
That's the
the
concept.
This is one of the spots that we used to talk about and like just
Create?
go over ideas and stuff. Yeah.
It's badass. Like, create your own little club
Hell yeah.
of people that enjoy the same thing.
Yep.
All right, so back to the car a little bit. I guess we should
Sure.
kind of act like we're working here. So, did you know that your car has brake drying on it?
What's that?
Like, it senses a moisture on the windshield and it tells the calipers for the brakes to come in and kind of dry them off, keep them close, and for a stop.
Yeah, that sounds like some futuristic shit.
Yeah, right? What do you do when you're not rapping?
Alright, so when I'm not rapping, I'm mostly driving around in this, you know what I mean? Because I deliver food. I do, you know, catering orders and DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber and all that good stuff, you know? Just trying to gig it out so I don't got to answer to nobody.
So somebody, if they're clever like you, can get a 2012 Chrysler 300 with being able to work for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you don't even got to be clever, bro. You just, you know,
You
as
said-
long as you got a phone,
You
you're
said
straight.
already a couple times like you have a problem with authority,
Yeah.
right? So it's nice to work for yourself.
Absolutely. And I think, like, it's not for everybody. Like, if you're not a self-motivated type of person, it ain't gonna work. Like, you have to be able to actually prioritize going to make the money. So, like, I work every day. Even if I only work for, like, 2 hours, I work every day. Because I like what it feels like to know I got money today, you know? And like,
Yeah.
I also have a problem with the way certain jobs pay, where like you don't feel like you're getting paid, you feel like you're getting paid. You don't feel like you're getting paid to do anything.
You feel like you're paying to work there?
You feel like you're getting paid to show up, not getting paid to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why commission or task-based earnings to me are more valuable, because I can control what I do. I can't control, you know, I can control showing up, but then I feel like I'm wasting my time, you know?
Being a delivery person, do you have any crazy stories about?
Well, I'm lucky in that I'm a 6'6" black guy who is not like someone who's just like, that's a target. Like, I'm not aloof a lot. So I feel like I've actually never had someone try to like come at me sideways on delivery. I've had rude people. That happens, you know? But honestly, for the most part, I have like almost no stories.
That's good.
Any ladies in trench coats?
They answer in like robes and stuff, but it's not like, hey,
Not like that.
you got my sausage pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, you got the extra sausage pizza. You know, it's like, all I got is cheese.
That doesn't happen.
You know?
So what do you got coming up next with projects or different things like that?
So with projects, I'm trying to get a project out by the end of the year. I just showed you guys a couple things that'll most likely be on it. And so I'm shooting for an EP. I'm going to say by Christmas.
How many songs for your EP?
I don't know. I might do like 6. I think 6 is a good number.
Right on.
Because I want to be able to just like have a thing, keep doing that thing, and build off of it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to choose 6 of some of my favorite songs, put them together, and, you know, maybe even have like a loose concept or something. Just do something really cool that I can go around and be like, hey, this is something I did and put together, because, you know, I've been rapping since 2006, and even I still don't have, except for the Christmas project I put together, I still don't have any official project that's like just me, you know? And I think that would be something that I want for myself. I think that's necessary.
For sure.
And just kind of getting my foot, not in the door, but getting the momentum of doing that once so that I can do it a lot more times, you know?
Yeah. Plus it's fun along the way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I wanted to keep it professional, so I wrote a list of some questions just to make sure I covered them all. I'm going to check them off.
Okay.
Oh, did you know that this is flex fuel, right? Did you know that?
I think. I don't know. What's that?
Flex fuel is like a different grade of gas that you can opt to use.
Oh, I could do that? That's like that E86 shit?
E85, I think?
Yeah, E85?
Maybe.
E86 sounds better.
Just check the manual in case I'm giving you wrong information. You got a memory card slot on this radio?
Yeah, apparently.
That is cool, dude.
Hey,
Traveling
shit,
with
tell me about it. I just
audio
figured that out right now.
Right? I love this
Like
game.
this minute?
Yeah, like just this second. I didn't even see this slot. Like, if you had asked me, like, yeah, there's another slot, I'm like, nah, there's no slot.
Yeah, so you can roll with your tunes out of your computer into here, so you don't have to create, well...
That's lit.
Yeah, I have a lot of CDs, so there's like burned copies, like stacks of them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But that saves a lot of space.
That's what's up.
Being green and you didn't even know it.
For real.
Hey, at this point, I'd like to thank Savage Geese for giving us that camera to film this awesome stuff. Cool car guy that we do some work with sometimes. That's coming up shortly, and November, December going to be a good Mazda month. Lisa for holding the camera. And where's your other camera?
Oh, you have to hold this. It's actually Natalia's.
Thanks, Natalia Orton, or Art by Natalia Orton on Instagram for the camera usage.
For the still shot.
Yes. Hells yeah.
Thank you. Let's see.
awesome.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you for
Thank you.
being here for this project, and we can't wait to do more with you.
Definitely. This is awesome. I'm really happy that you came out and just did this whole thing. This is great. This is great.
Artists supporting artists, right?
Definitely.
Thank you, brother.
Look, y'all, I can't take that shot. I gotta go do a thing tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Of course.